Hi everyone, welcome to segment 1 of video series on credit and debit cards. Before understanding what is a credit or debit card, how it is made, let's understand the smart card first. So what is a smart card? A smart card is a small portable computer, usually the size of credit card without a display and a keyboard. A smart card is embedded with either a microprocessor and a memory chip or only a memory chip with a non-programmable logic. So basically, smart cards are around us in various formats. It's not only about credit and debit card. The ID card that we use in our offices by tapping or webbing to log in into the system is also a type of a smart card. Other than this, the SIM card that we use for mobile communication is also a smart card. So basically there are two type of smart card. First is memory card, which is having only memory. Second is intelligent smart card, which is having a microprocessor embedded along with the memory. So basically, is memory card can store the data and can be viewed as a small USB memory stick with optional security. On the other hand, microprocessor card can add, delete, and manipulate information in its memory on the card. Like a miniature computer, a microprocessor card has an input and output port, operating system, and a hard disk with inbuilt security features such as encryption capabilities. This circular metal plays a vital role to connect the chip and activate the card electrically. It is used with contact or contactless card for POS for payment at the ATM or even at your mobile phone. The card reader or mobile phone brings the 3 voltage or 1.8 voltage to activate this chip. Smart card technology is an ideal green IT tool. It has low electric consumption, only seconds and when it is in use, and can be available on in mass and at a very reasonable cost per unit. Look little bit in the history of smart card. Roland Moreno patented memory card in the year 1974. In the year 1977, three commercial manufacturers, Bull CP8, SGS Thomson, and Schlumberger, started developing smart card products. In 1979, Michael Hughes was first to design and develop a microprocessor based combining processor and local memory. He was the first to invent the computerized smart card. In 1979, it was an early stage of development in banking sector. In 1995, first SIM card was introduced. In the year 2003, micro SIM was launched. In the same year, chip and PIN card based card are begin to be issued in the United Kingdom. In 2010, smart credit card were arrived in United States. In 2012, nano SIM card was introduced. In 2018, first biometric contactless payment card eSIM was launched. In the year 2019, first 5G SIM was available. In the year 2021, first voice-based payment card was launched to help the blind person in the payment. Since we are studying about the payment card, we are more interested in studying about intelligent smart card. Intelligent smart card are those smart card which are having memory as well as microprocessor. Smart cards contain unique feature that benefits both customer and issuing organization. Smart card provide security. It is the physical layout of the chip is designed to be tamper resistant and a large portion of the operating system code is dedicated to self protection. Second, it brings the confidentiality. The card and its data are with you and you decide what to do with them. Third thing, it brings the portability. You can carry your card in your wallet or in your phone. Last is it brings the convenience, a consequence of all above. Smart card offer more security and confidentiality than other financial information or transaction storage vehicles, making them a perfect solution for e-commerce transaction as they include Tamper-resistant microprocessor, they have substantial processing power to protect the information and encrypt and execute instruction from specific programs. Here's what smart card have a massive advantage over magnetic strip card. We will study about all the advantage that we are having uh, of the smart card over the magnetic strip card in the upcoming lecture. So basically intelligent smart card are of three types. First is IC card. IC stand for integrated chip card. First one is contact. So these cards have chip exposed for contact like GSM SIM card, payment card. So you these card have to in contact with some device to activate and communicate. These are governed by ISO 7816 protocol. ISO stands for International Standard Organization. So it is a basically organization that consists of 163 members and that makes protocols and standard for networking device to communicate among themselves. You must have studied about OSI model during your college days. We will study more in detail about ISO 7816 protocol. Second is proprietary proximity card. These are contactless card that can be used by waving or tapping. Example of this is ID card, the ID card that you use in your organization. So these cards do not have a standard protocol. Manufacturers have their own proprietary protocol. There are no internationalized standard. So we do not have to study much in depth about proprietary proximity card. Third is IC card, integrated chip card that are contactless. These are enhanced proximity card, but these are governed by ISO 14443 protocol. We will study in depth about ISO 1443 protocol. Contactless credit card usually don't have a exposed chip. It may or may not have a contactless exposed chip. There are n number of governing smart card protocol. ISO 7816 is an international standard related to electronic identification card with contacts, especially smart card managed jointly by ISO and IEC. IEC stands for International Electrotechnical Commission. ISO 14443 is a standard for contactless card. These are smart card protocol and not specific to just payment card. ISO IEC 7810 ID1 is the protocol that defines usual size of ID card. ID size is should be of 85.60 by 53.98 mm. Rounded corner are of 2.88 to 3.48 mm radius. This format is standard for PET, PBC, PLA, or even if you have a metallic card, then these standards are common. Credit card can have a thickness of 0.03 inches, or in millimeter you can say 0.76 mm. So EMVCO was a consortium of international scheme was formed. They adapted ISO IEC protocol and created a new standard called EMB protocols. So earlier like ISO 7816, ISO 14443, these are generic protocol for smart card, but EMVCO, they have formed a standard protocol for payment cards. EME stand for Euro, Mastercard and Visa. EMB is specific for payment protocol. Earlier only contact or contactless card were there, but now we have a card with dual capability. These are called dual interface chip card. This is a new normal, like you can have the same card which is having both contact and contactless facility. EMB is short for Euro, Mastercard and Visa. These are 1994 founder of this protocol. So it is a secure software for payment and commonly refers to a credit card with or debit card with a smart chip. The EMV standard is a security technology and is used worldwide for all payment done with credit, debit, and prepaid EMV smart card. It can be used in three forms: contact, contactless, or in mobile. EMV card uses a smart chip instead of magnetic strip to store the data to process the transaction. The chip is on the EMV card can provide more sophisticated authentication than magnetic strip. In the other word, a fully computer operating system is embedded in every EMV card. Chip is tamper-proof, making card nearly impossible to tamper, to copy. With the former technology, that is magnetic strip, that was invented in early 60s by IBM, in that the payment card become easy to be duplicated. I told you earlier, a chip card is a miniature computer. So a computer is having hardware, operating system, and application. Like in computer, we have the hardware like RAM, CPU, hard disk. In this chip, we are having ICC chip as the only hardware. Then in the computer, we have the operating system like Windows, Linux. But in chips, we can have two operating system, Multos and Java card. In computer, we have applications like MS Office, or you have your browser, or there are various kind of application available. But in Mastercard, Visa, or RuPAY, we are having some application called applets. Now uh, each payment scheme have their own applets. In Mastercard, we call this applet as M chip. In Visa, we call these applet as VSDC, Visa Smart Debit Card. In MX, we call it something like AIPS, MX ICC Payment Specification. In JCB stand for Japanese Card Bureau, it's called JSmart. In Discover, we call this DPAS, Discover Payment Application Specification. In NPCI, this applet is called as ruPAY.